Welcome back to Girl Talk. With me now is Deb Lamp, and of course she is the owner of Flowers by Sue, and we always love to have her here because she brings such pretty things with her. So it's nice to see you. Yeah.
It's good to be back. Yeah. Thanks, Betsy. Good to see you.
Of course, we do have some pretty things today, and we're going to get into that. We're going to talk a little bit about color blocking and some things that are maybe on trend for this spring. So let's start there.
So the color blocking is really has come on for weddings, for dinner parties, that type of thing. And what it is basically, and I did red, white, and blue for Memorial Day, and then also July 4th is coming up. And they're just simple. You can go as big as you want, depending on your table. But I thought these are really cute. It's just simple, all color. You could do one flower, like this one I just did, ranunculus, delphinium, and roses. But you could do all different types of white flowers, all different types of blue hydrangea, blue delphinium, blue cornflower, all different types of reds, yellows, orange. And it just makes a really neat, it sets it off, but it really makes a neat trend and makes it very easy to decorate with flowers.
Yeah, absolutely. So, a very clean and fresh look.
It is.
Not getting too confused.
It is. And then a couple of events that we've done, we've had all of the flowers mixed in a large arrangement, and then have each table set with just one vase of all red, all pink, all white, whatever the color tones were for the event.
Beautiful.
And it's just a gorgeous, clean, very elegant look.
Yes, very elegant. Yes, for sure. And let's talk a little bit about that, because events are coming back. So you are seeing some weddings that were maybe supposed to happen last year. They're now happening this year. Are they coming back to the same scale that they were? Are they changing everything that they wanted, that they thought they wanted a year ago?
So it started out slower. I mean, guest count was cut in half.
Sure.
But as the restrictions have lifted a little bit, we're seeing them get higher. Actually, I have a wedding coming up June 5th that's over 200 guests.
Okay.
It's at the Ford Plantation in Savannah. We did one last weekend here locally, and they had a little over 100 guests. So it is gradually coming back. And the things that we have been doing, though, have been rebooks from before COVID or during COVID. And then we're also seeing still a lot of smaller, intimate weddings. People coming in and having 20, 25 people.
Yeah.
Which, again, is a great event for small things like that.
Right.
And I think I think it brings people a little bit closer and brings us back to focus on why we're there.
Right.
It doesn't necessarily have to be the big party. It doesn't have to be a huge amount of people together.
Just the important ones.
To me, it's very important, and brings us all back together on a slow side.
Yeah, and a nice, like you said, warm, close reason why you're there. So that's really nice. What are you seeing that brides are asking for these days? And also, let's talk about that a little bit, because I know how busy you are with these things coming up. So if somebody wanted to use you, what is the lead time that they would need to call you to try and book something?
Well, the sooner the better.
Yes,
it's nice
always.
to have a couple of months lead, but I have had some that is a week. If they just let me do seasonal flowers, then a week is fine.
Okay.
That way I can make sure that I have them. The other issue is we are seeing a scarcity of flowers. So I had another vendor, another event planner just last week. She ordered 300 hydrangea for an event, for a wedding, over 2 months ago, and she could only receive 100 stems.
Wow.
So knowing ahead of time and trying, but the main thing is just if they could just use seasonal flowers, do what we have. Peonies are scarce, very expensive, roses. It's just being able to get what they might want.
Yeah.
So a designer's choice or using what we have is the best bet.
Well, and they won't be disappointed, because I mean, even just these are so beautiful, and I've seen so much of your work, and it's always fabulous. So give her a shot at Designer's Choice, and make sure you're booking early if you'd like to use Flowers by Sue for your event. And we'll be right back with more Girl Talk.